Here we go. Welcome back to The Shy Hero and the Assassin Princesses. Yes, I did a review of it earlier today, but that was because I did technically do a review of the first episode on Wednesday, but somehow it did not get uploaded, but now it has. I had to re-record it. So, in this particular episode, we begin not long after the events of the last episode where, well, in the case of Tato, where he is still bleeding from the nose, he apparently slept on the floor all night, unconscious. Gia is still wearing the underwear from the previous episode. Eventually, they do in fact get dressed, and they go out and of course basically decide what to do. Tato gets a little more lines in the episode, so basically, here's even complimenting him, basically apparently causing him to nearly pass out for some reason. Though they're able to get a little more character out of him. So the first thing you need to do that day, go register as an adventurer. So they all apparently start as E rank, apparently. So, oh yeah, and then of course basically because Cecile grabbed his arm, he's unconscious for a few minutes while they decide basically, okay, so they know that they're there to kill him, but what are they doing alternate days of attempts to kill him? So they attempt rock, paper, scissors, and Cecile won. It was her job, basically, to attempt to kill him that very day. By the way, next week's episode will be Gia's turn to do it. Yes, by the way, this is joining the anime review schedule for Saturdays. And, one will be leaving the review schedule next week, and that will be I left my adventure party to my former students to explore dungeon depths. Yeah, that's leaving the schedule because, it's wrapping up next week. So, here's, excuse me. 1 of 3, mind you. Yes, 1 of 3. Though at least 2 are joining the review schedule on Wednesday. Yep. So, then of course they chat for a bit, and of course he does explain of why he wants to be Demon King. Apparently to gain confidence. To talk to people. Okay. By the way, later in the episode, they do ask why he's so strong. Lifting weights. Which, I'll get back to that. So, first quest. Go hunt for some ore in a small, danky dungeon. Which apparently has slimes, which he battles them. And looks ahead. No monsters. Then Cecile, while looking away, apparently she merged the defeated slimes, form a super slime, which takes a bit of time, but he does beat it. And of course, they do find the ore they're looking for. Oh, this looks good. We have a D-Ring adventurer show up with 3 pieces of ore. Okay, plenty enough. And you have it where, in the case of Tato, he shows up with his bag, and he has got a whole bag full of ore. It's is that too much? No, it's perfectly fine. He probably gets paid for it anyways. Then eventually, later on, the rank adventurer decides to insult him. This is, of course, when the whole thing, the weights thing comes about. Which, the weights is something that... Now, I should point out, though, the whole thing of lifting weights... okay, I get the fact maybe that they're strong, but if it's middleweights, that's another thing that should not make any sense for our fantasy setting. Lifting weights. I get basically doing cardio for this world, but that's probably why he's so strong. They do point out that when he fights, he does not carry a weapon. No sword, no knife, nothing. Just his basically his gloved hands. And so it's actually the girls get him off, and then they decide to just relax afterwards. And that's pretty much the episode show. It's a really good episode. I enjoy this one. How many more left to go? No idea. This, along with Scooped Up by Epic Adventure, yeah, they just started, but no confirmed episode count for the current season they're on. Yet, none. Though I would not be surprised we could reach chances of relation. Excuse me, probably by episode 5, I'd say. This also happened with I'm the Lord of Intergalactic Empire, where the same thing happened that one too. Yep. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the particular video. Please subscribe, like, comment, subscribe to notifications, and I will see you all tomorrow because it's getting really kind of late right now. So, the only things I get confirmed tomorrow will be the start of a new bench-watching anime we'll be reviewing tomorrow, along One Piece. Yep. See you all tomorrow. Bye.